The Hamilton Film Festival is back for its 19th season, and we're getting a sneak peek with the executive director of the festival, Nathan Fleet, and the director of Have Your Cake, Leah Magdalen. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's great to be back.
Tell us a little bit about the festival.
Well, we're running for 10 days, and we have over 130 movies.
Wow.
And that includes like short films, feature films, and documentaries.
Is that the most we've ever had?
No, we've had more in the past. We've scaled down a little bit to fit in more feature films.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yep.
And it runs from?
October 18th to the 27th, so a good 10-day run.
I would say this is one of the longest film festivals, at least in Hamilton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
What types of films? Give us kind of a brief synopsis of what people can look forward to.
I would say for sure a little bit of everything. So dramas, comedies, horror, thriller, experimental, and student films and movies made by kids. So we have something for everybody, for all ages. Yeah.
What would you recommend, like if you guys had to choose, because not everybody can see all the films. I mean, we'd all love to be able to do that, but if there was something that you could pick specifically, what's a not to miss?
Well, I think if someone has not been to a film festival, they should go to a short film program. Okay. Because you usually get like 10 films in one 90-minute block. Oh. So if you don't like the first movie, wait 5 minutes and another one comes on. So I think that's the easiest way to experience a film festival is through a short program.
I would personally like to recommend checking out Nathan's film, East End.
Okay.
I'm excited for that one personally. So.
And what is East End about?
Well, it's actually about my childhood. It's kind of the male father figures I would have had in my years between like ages 10 and 20. And I kind of put them all together into one character. And it takes place over like 4 days in the East End of Hamilton. Wow. So there's stuff about like addiction and gambling, and it's kind of the hard times some people would have had in the East End of Hamilton, getting out, getting further. So that's what it's about. It's really a family drama at the heart of it. Okay. But it's about struggle and wanting more but not being able to get it.
Real life.
I think a lot of people identify with it.
Yeah, I resonate with that for sure. Okay, so tell us about Have Your Cake. Let's talk a little bit about the significance of that screening this year.
Sure. So Have Your Cake is a short film, and it's the first film that I have written and directed, and I'm also acting in it. And it starts in the 1950s with a housewife who decides to ignore her household duties for the day and bake herself a cake.
It's amazing.
And as she bakes the cake, we see her gathering the ingredients and mixing the batter, but the decades change. So we see her in every decade from the 1950s all the way through to the 2020s, different versions of the same woman. And in each decade, she has to navigate a different circumstance that threatens her sense of identity and autonomy. And then, so the question is, can she have her cake and eat it too?
Wow.
So stay tuned.
And that's a short film.
That's a short film.
Okay, but it also won the film pitch, didn't it?
It did. Nathan Fleet awarded our project with the pitch competition prize last
year.
Yeah.
To have it done this year.
Yeah. So we're very grateful and excited about that.
So that's exciting for you too.
Absolutely. To see it go from the page to the screen is fantastic.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in today and hanging out with us on Turkey Day.
Yep.
Now, if people want to get tickets, where can they do that?
HamiltonFilmFestival.com.
All right, there you go.